Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy Now with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time with the core support guardian. And I'm saying support guardian because it is not like the best healer in this build, but it is more of a support, and by that you will just see what I mean with that. I'm running the support shout guardian, which is basically the Firebrand version without Firebrand. Without the expansion, it is just the core guardian. Now I'm trying out for the first time this type of build because basically I had it I had a slight different version, but I'm just seeing this build working pretty nice as a mobile supporter, which means you can just run around and don't bunker points, but you can just run around, heal your allies by healing yourself up. That's basically what my main thinking of this. What I was also thinking is Rite of Persistence to use this, because in combination with the healing skill that we are going to use here, altruistic healing, it will benefit me, or better said, this build overall. But for right now, I'm just testing out Force of Will, Invigorating Bulwark, and just, yeah. We don't have the 10% faster revive with this build, but what do you get is a little bit more healing and more support by that. Basically that's it. Here at the beginning I just give them a little bit more swiftness, and now I can just stick with one of my allies. For example, the best would be the Mesmer or the Revenant, because they are really strong ones. I can just give them Aegis for a few seconds, try to heal them up here, give my ally here stability. He has stability, you can see it here, so he will not be interrupted at all. I just interrupt this guy for a lot of reasons. Give my ally here protection. Now I just heal him up. A lot of healing there. I can remove the boons from them, give them stability, give them some might. Do this. Heal up my allies and myself as well. And I should deal damage here, by the way. I should be dealing damage here. I just block. I should have not gone for my elite, but I just wanted to get it safe. Give my ally here might, remove conditions, give them boons, protection. Here, dodging, blocking projectiles, and you can see it here, it works pretty nice. It works pretty nice. The team support aspect is there, and now what you can see here is just that I can run away, heal my ally from the distance, and don't stay at one point, because I'm not the bunker, I'm the DPS healer. I would see it like this. Is my team is not going for close, but he's going now. And now to give him a little bit an advantage, let's just go like this, give him stability, and now we can just try to be annoying. Give my ally some might, some extra damage, and he can just get this now easily. You can see this. He has protection and a lot of might stacks just by granting him here Virtue of Justice, allowing him to be more deadly, and of course with the stability the Elementalist is not able to CC him or do anything on him. Now I forgot even to mention that you can even just use like I'm too far away from him or not? No. You can just auto attack, interrupt this guy. My Revenant is not here. This will be better if he stays here with me. I give him Aegis, heal up a little bit, stability for my allies, and now just blocking a little bit. We take all the conditions from my allies. And now I'm in a dangerous position as well, but I can just out heal a little bit here. Do this, heal myself up. Okay, I got interrupted, pretty bad. I have to block now and get out of combat a little bit, but that's basically normal. Okay, here we go, blocking. Grant myself stability, remove the conditions, and now I can run to my ally here, give him stability. I just waste my skills a little bit like too fast. Okay, I will maybe not be able to revive him because I have no stability right now. Yep, but I can heal my allies here while we revive. And now we go like this, block. Where's my ally here? heal him up with my shield, and then just, yeah, repeat it. Where's my ally? Okay, we have him. I grant him stability. He has protection. I remove the conditions from him, activate my Virtue of Courage, so we don't get away from him. I can just block a little bit. My ally is just finishing off the other guy. I don't have to hesitate here. I can do this. Aegis to my ally. Use my healing skill here. Out heal the conditions. You can see it here probably. We don't have so much condi cleanse, but therefore we're just gonna have the damage. Heal up. Block. I wanted to use my healing a little bit better, but I just failed there. Yeah, basically that's it. Where you can see the weakness is of course the condi cleanse, but the healing is great, and your survivability is also nice, and especially because I'm playing this build here when I'm on the down state, which makes it even stronger. I can take the conditions from my allies and AoE heal them here with my healing skill. Now AoE healing with my staff 4. Do this. I could have even gone now for the safe stomp here against this guy, giving Aegis to him. Okay, I have to stomp now because one of my allies is dead. Easy stomping with stability, auto attacking this guy, and my ally is here in danger, so I just try to heal him up, and of course you can see it here, easy healing, blocking a little bit if the thief would have joined. Heal him up. He should not stay on the point, but if he wants to, he can. I can heal this guy up here, give him Aegis, refresh his Aegis one more time, give him stability. He even stumbled out of that, but I was about to give him stability, and yeah, that's basically it. That's how easy it works. My main goal will always be to just heal my allies here, give him some might, he will get healed. I'm not gonna waste that much. Here we go. I can now heal, remove the conditions, heal my ally here up, and that's basically it. You see, you don't have even to be so cared about getting condi bombed, because you can sustain the condis quite a lot, I would say. Here we go, interrupting this guy. No, the thief is here. I give myself stability, and this is now dangerous. Yeah. This was a little bit too dangerous. I should have used my healing skills a little bit faster, but I wanted to get so badly on the point. And of course you can see it has also weaknesses. I mean, the thief stole on me, interrupted me, he dealt heavy damage, I guess with Assassin Signet, and the DPS Mesmer of course dealing also nice damage. But my main goal and my main thing that I just said is you are not point holder. Forget that. If you want to play point holder, don't play this build. This build is all about keep on moving, healing your allies, and just be annoying to the enemies, I would say. You can see this. This is just bad. I can try this, and I have a check on him. I have always my check on him, what is going on. He has stability, so he could have used his healing skill safely. I heal him up. Shit, they are removing my... I can heal him up, I can dodge a little bit, and now I have to block because the DPS Mesmer is annoying. Do my staff here. Trying to avoid a little bit the damage. You can see this, I'm not hesitating so much, even though they are dealing heavy damage, giving this guy some might, staying here on distance. I have to heal myself up a little bit. I have to block there, but my allies are nowhere. They should come to me, but I have to heal myself first up to get into combat there. Blocking now. Okay, we have this. The thief could attack me right now. Yep. Touching that. Is my team having trouble? No. I need to help on other points. They should have won this. Are they winning this? No. I don't know. Just healing my revenant from the distance. Giving him some might. He can leave. He can leave. He can leave. He has now 25 stacks of might. He, in combination with you, or better said with me, the revenant would be pretty deadly here. You can see it here. I give him stability. He has a lot of might stacks, and we can just repeat this process over and over again. He dodged. I gave him protection. He's not here. Does not want to stick with me on the point, and of course I don't want that too. I need to heal him up. I need to remove my conditions, do this, oh shit, and I'm done. Yeah, I can't dodge because of the immobilize. This was like too much, but they have 1, 2, 3, no, not 3 condi plays, but 2 condis, and then the immobilize of the thief just killed me here. You can see this, too many conditions. And even that, you see, they have the condi engineer and the scourge all hitting me with multiple conditions, and I was still able to sustain that. And I mean, on the current meta, it is like, how to say it, if you have a lot of condi players, you can still swap your build. For example, save yourselves. I just use this only because it is great tool to heal your allies and remove their conditions. Otherwise, I will never use it. And you can see this, the mobility is great because you will have perma swiftness. I just give him a stability, and now just leave them alone, because they should normally not take so much time. I could decap now mid, but I just go ahead and try to heal my ally here a little bit. He's running away from me. I can't jump there to you, mate. You just have to stay here. Now with my healing skill, you can see it here, the 2k healings per ticks. Oh my god, my ally even died. I was so focused on the mesmer. And now here we go, just using my healing skill, removing conditions, giving him I can't stay there on that. I have to block. My allies are just like leaving me alone, which is not so good. I have to do this. Where is he going? I have to see where he's running at to heal him up. Dodge onto him, but he's running away from me, man. This is not great. I can heal him up, do this, block. We will have this game win. It's an unranked arena, right? Or ranked? Yeah, unranked. Because, as I also say, I will say it here on this video again, if you try new build, or if you are new to one profession, before you even start playing PvP, first learn it and then go for unranked arena. Don't ruin the experience for people who really want to rank up in ranked arena, because it is not so great if you do that. So the top set that you should get is probably, yeah, healing, revives, and then I would have said offense if you don't have an ally who's just fighting on the enemy caps. But those two, you can see it here, 640k. We played now how many minutes? 11 minutes or more. 11 minutes, I will say. Yeah, 600k healing is nice, but basically, and now I'm going to talk about what this build is all about. And if you have trouble, you can still swap this build, by the way, just that you are clear about this build. This build just works, as I said it at the beginning. It is a team supporter, which means you have to be near your team. If you are not near your team, you are just worthless. You can't do anything. You have not too much and enough damage to finish off enemies, and you also are not able to bunker points and hold points for too long. So your main goal will always be just to stay near your allies, for example those two. Heal them up with your symbols here a little bit, or better said, give them boon with one and with the other one heal. And then what you have to do is just protect your strike, shield of judgments into your allies, just like this. Block near them, heal them up with staff 2, staff 3, swiftness, healing yourself up, applying the symbols near them, and then just with your shouts, use them near them to apply them boons, and by applying boons you will heal yourself up. That's basically what the build is about. Now I'm using Sigil of Agility on my staff and Sigil of Energy, because on the staff I can use my attacks a little bit faster every weapon swap, I would say, almost, because you don't swap so fast. And Sigil of Energy for extra dodges, of course. I haven't dodged so much because I wanted to lay down my main focus on the shouts and how to use them near your allies and how to support them the best way. That's basically what my main goal was. I wasn't really watching so much my dodges. And then Sigil of Intelligence and Sigil of Energy, just because, yeah, with Sigil of Intelligence and some might stacks, your mace 3 will still deal heavy damage and your mace attacks overall will deal nice damage. And how the build works, if we crit, which we will crit 3 times probably, and I say probably because it's not so sure, if you will crit how you need to do it every second and not all 3 attacks at once. Rune of the Water for the max healing, and yeah, that's basically it. For longer boon duration a little bit, and Mander's Amulet also for the healing power, vitality, a little bit precision and power. So you can see it here, we have a 31% critical hit chance, and when we use this we will have 51% critical hit chance. Now what makes this build so strong is this little trait here, Empowering Might. Grant might to nearby allies when you critically strike. In combination with this one here, Altruistic Healing, heal yourself when you grant a boon to an ally, which means in a team fight every second you will grant, if you have 4 or 5 people in mid, you will grant 4 people might and therefore heal yourself for almost 400 per second just by doing that. And now you can see this guy, he's just dealing damage to me. I can do this, and you can see it here, I'm getting healed just by applying boons to my allies. 81 healing for each time I just grant a boon to one of them, which will be like this, granting a boon here. It will heal me every time I grant a boon, which is pretty nice. Altruistic Healing works like just perfect with this build. And the first one, Valor, Strength of the Fallen, lose conditions every interval, health degenerate more slowly while down. This is what makes this build also really strong. When you get downed, you can use Oreo Shouts, and your allies can safely revive you if they know that you are having this. Your health will degenerate 33% slower, which means the enemies, if they deal damage, your HP will be still higher than normally, and allowing your allies to revive more safely. And of course, every 10 seconds when you are up, you will remove 1 conditions, which is pretty nice and pretty solid, I will say, like the signet that you can use to remove conditions. Gain toughness when wielding a shield, and shield skills gain reduced recharge, basically because Shield of Judgment really strong, Aegis protection, and Shield of Absorption also nice healing, block, and combo field light, allowing your allies to have light aura, 10% condition duration reduction, really nice. And Altruistic Healing, heal yourself when you grant a boon to an ally. This is the main thing here. We will have here regeneration, protection, Aegis, both will be counted separately, which means you can have it twice for 5 targets near you, which means allies in a team fight, and therefore have the double 81 healing per boon. Same goes for Shield of Judgment, and then on your staff you have here the swiftness that you can grant wherever your allies are to heal yourself up even from the distance. Then here Empower, granting might to nearby allies, 3 pulses, 3 times healing, and the radius is 600, which makes it really strong. And of course the last activation of this skill will also do AoE healing, which is pretty nice. Line of Warding, just to interrupt enemies, good in team fights, so they are not able to cross without stability the point, which is pretty strong, especially against mesmers. Virtues, retaliatory, subconscious, I don't know how to say it right, every 30 seconds, retaliation and Aegis for you if you get stunned, which is just nice to have additional healing with this. And I don't know, the others just don't work so much with this build. Then of course virtues, every time we use them near allies we will grant at least 2 boons, might, retaliation, regeneration, retaliation, Aegis, protection, stability, and retaliation. So the virtue 3 is the best one here to use. And then Indomitable Courage, Virtue of Courage, active break stuns. This is just, yeah, the basic meta ones here. More healing from your virtue 2, stability from Virtue of Courage, and yeah, the extra boons just pretty nice. On Honor, Invigorated Bulwark, I'm using this over Lesser Shield of Absorption, Protective Reviver, because I don't know, I think you need that extra healing power, and it makes this build much stronger like this. You will have the maximum stacks of 5, which means 25% stronger healing output to your allies, which makes it so much strong if you use your mace. Plus mace, 12 seconds cooldown. It has nice skill here, Symbol of Faith, and Protector Strike with shorter cooldowns, allowing you to have more healing for you and nearby allies in team fights. Pretty strong, pretty strong. And the duration of Invigorated Bulwark is also perfect, 20 seconds, more than enough to reuse your shouts, go to your staff and heal your allies, pretty strong. Then here Empowering Might, which I'm thinking also of reswapping for Pure of Heart to increase your own survivability if you don't have nearby your allies. Pure of Heart will be the thing to go with, but I don't know. I don't see it working so much as on the Firebrand, because Firebrand can apply more Aegis. So that's what I'm not using it, and this build is therefore also only better if you apply boons to your allies instead of doing the Pure of Heart thing here. Honorable Staff could have been also an option, but therefore I would have not played with Force of Will. Force of Will is just there to have the max healing output to your allies, which means outgoing healing increase per 100, vitality 1%, and I don't know how much vitality and how this just works like this, but I don't know. Let's just try to per 100 vitality, which means no, this can't be true. Where is my vitality? So I will have 80% strong if it is like this with a 100 vitality, 1860. It will be 80% stronger healing output to my allies. Or here Force of Will, 90% outgoing heal effectiveness. I guess it is just like this how it is said. And then of course don't forget this. You will have a 25% better healing effectiveness to your allies. In combination with this, it should be how much? Almost 55% better healing to your allies, which makes it really, really strong. And of course the extra vitality is a nice boost of your HP here, which you can see 3k HP, nice boost there, and you will apply more healing. But what I was thinking of is also rid of persistence and honorable staff, which means you will not just have here symbols gain increased duration and radius and heal allies, it will also heal yourself and your allies, plus the radius of this skill is pretty nice. And I don't know if it works with the 2 here. I guess not, it is not a symbol, but staff 3 will be allowing you to use it from a much higher distance, and you can see it here. I can just heal him up and then do this. He's just running away from me for whatever reason, but my symbols will have healed him up and have a longer duration, which means you will frequently more trigger your boons, for example here regeneration and swiftness, which means for yourself you will heal yourself up as well. And it is also nice in AoE, in team fights you will heal yourself up while your symbol just heals you, nearby allies, and apply boons, additional healing for yourself. You just have tons of healing by that. But for this I just recommend Force of Will and Empowering Might, because it triggers really nice with altruistic healing. I know we don't have so much critical hit chance, but just by auto attacking, you will notice it here. If you go to this guy, just auto attacking, no crit, and you can see it here. I don't know, my staff auto attacks just triggering, it's really weird. But just by applying, for example, symbols and just auto attacking, you will crit a lot of times, even if you have like 31% critical hit chance, but you will crit more than enough. And by doing that, you will just heal yourself and grant might to your allies and make them even stronger. For example here, I can do this. I'm blocking. I'm not blocking now, I'm blocking. I block, I do this, and you can see here immediately the might stacks of my ally are going up so fast and so easy that I don't know how to say it. You just allow your allies to be really deadly by that, especially for example here Holosmiths, DPS Mesmers, and of course the best one here, Power Revenant. I forgot that I'm on my second account. Power Revenants in combination with you are pretty deadly. You give them swiftness and the 25 stacks of power immediately, because they also grant a lot of power, and then you give them protection, stability. You make them just strong against DPS, against conditions, against everything. You just let them freely burst enemies, which makes it so strong. And by having the Power Revenant always near you, you will also not just heal him and apply boons, but you will also heal yourself up, which makes it so strong, this build. And I hope you had a little insight, and as I just said also while fighting, it is a little bit countered by conditions, but if you are countered by conditions, you can just run, which one was it? It was here, right? Shout skills gain reduced recharge and convert conditions into boons on allies. And then go with the shout one, soldier. Was it soldier? Rune of the soldier. Your shouts will remove then 2 conditions for you and nearby allies. If you have a lot of condi players by that. Which means you can remove conditions every time they hear 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then if you have more conditions than DPS, hold the line can be replaced, for example, for here Contemplation of Purity to save yourself. Or if you want to, same as on the Firebrand, Merciful Intervention to heal nearby allies and to get the advantage while reviving. Can be also used pretty nice. Otherwise, yeah, just stick with the shouts here. The shouts are the best option because they grant boons and heal yourself every time you play it like this. What else? If you want to, you can also just replace your mace and go with a sword, and only if you want not to miss the faster revive here. If you want not to miss it, but otherwise I would recommend Invigorated Bulwark. But if you want to have more mobility, Lesser Shield of Absorption is the way to go with, and then go with a sword. You lose a little bit survivability without the mace, but your symbol here on the sword will also apply Fury, granting yourself the chance to crit more often. And then of course when you grant Fury to an ally, you will also heal yourself up, which is nice. And the mobility of the sword allowing you to be faster on the ports and near your allies who are getting chased from an enemy can also benefit your game. But you have to see and watch on your own how and which one works better for you. So now that was it, the Shout Core Support Guardian. If you enjoyed this video, just leave a feedback under this video and let me know how and what you thought about this. It is weaker than the Firebrand version because Firebrand can apply with the virtues, the tomes that he uses only by auto attacking, apply a lot of boons to nearby allies and heal himself much more. But therefore the strength of this is just that you have, instead of the, what does the Firebrand has? He has honor virtues. He can't have valor, I guess, or he has to play valor or honor, one of those, and you can just have both of them, which means you will have a little bit better. No, he has to play with this. Which one wasn't I using on my, I guess it was virtues that I was not using. Yeah, you will have virtues, and on your virtues you will have, on activation, your own healing here by just applying more boons. I guess this was it, because Firebrand was using Firebrand, Valor and Honor to have the altruistic healing and Force of Will and Empowering Might, I guess. Yeah, even that I could have reswapped on the Firebrand as well, a few things. Now, I even went to my scepter. I wanted to use my mace, but I don't know the skins of my core warrior core account, better said. So that was basically it. If you have any questions about the core guardian or about Guild Wars 2 PvP overall, feel free to ask me whenever you want and whatever you want. And now you will see 3 of my other videos, plus you can subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. That was Happy No with the core support guardian because a lot of you wanted to see that. And I see you in my next videos. Bye bye guys, have a good one.